everybody. So I braided my hair down so that I can put on my wig. I just put cornrows going straight back, and then I just folded it back over and pinned it down. So for my wig, or first my braid pattern, I made these two small braids here. In my brain it made sense. Now I'm looking at it and, you know, whatever. Hopefully it still works out the way it worked out in my head. But this is where my invisible part will go. And somehow I figured, whatever. It may not make sense when I say it out loud, so just watch. So now I'm just going to put on my wig. And I haven't cut the seam yet. So now I am just going to position it to where I want my part to be. Just so that it's lined up right. Yeah. And I'm just going to start sewing on my hair. Okay, so sorry I didn't show everything that I sewed in. I ran out of memory, had to make some room and some adjustments. So all I did was sew this part down on my part, and then around here, and then around here. I didn't even bother to do the back. And I thought about it, really didn't feel like it. So now what I am going to do is cut the seam part in the front. Being very careful not to cut my hair. Sorry if you can't see. And that is that. And so now all I have to do is cut my bangs and my fronts. And what I will be using is a razor at first for my bangs, for right around here. And I just need to make sure all the hair is in place before doing it, because I don't want to mess this up. So I'm a little nervous cutting this. So it's like I want to get one shot with it, right? So I'm going to take this small part here. Let me see. And I'm just going to cut at an angle. So I usually start a little longer, and if I need to cut more, I will. Now when it's curled, it'll be more so out of my way. And then now I am going to just make some angles here in the front. And I'll probably go back and cut my bangs a little bit shorter. I just want to make sure it's gonna look decent. And here in the front, I'm gonna cut some angles. And then whatever messed up, I can camouflage with the flat iron. So now I'm going to flat iron my hair. I'm done with my hair. Sorry if you felt like you didn't see a lot. I know it was kind of rushed and a lot of parts I had to cut out because I didn't have battery or whatever. But as far as just my thoughts on the hair and everything, the hair, I love the hair. It's nice and soft. It doesn't get tangly, at least so far. I mean, it's only been like a few hours. So I'll come back within like a couple of weeks to let you know how it's like holding up and if the hair gets tangled or whatever. But so far it feels like a good quality of hair. I used 2 packs. Pretty much the whole thing. I think this is what I have left. That's it. And I think I just have to get used to it being straight, and then I gotta get used to it all being black. So yeah, so it's not me anymore because I'm used to being natural. But I picked this because sometimes I do have the urge to have straight hair, but I don't want to straighten my hair all the time. So yeah, we'll see. My invisible part is not perfect. You can see like little pieces, but it's not to the point where I feel it is a bother to me. So this is not something that I would do on somebody else's hair. Half of this stuff that I'm doing on these videos with this weave, I'm experimenting. I'm not a weave queen. I don't do a lot of weaves. I don't do a lot of sew-ins. So the stuff that you see me doing is really like my first time. A lot of things that I imagine in my head, and then if I can do it in my head, I feel like I can do it in real life. So, you know, don't critique me too hard. So like I said, I'm not really stressing that part in the front. I don't care that it shows. Maybe I'm wretched, I don't know. But so far, you know, it's cute. I have to get used to it on myself. I know my husband's gonna love it because he loves straight hair. So, but again, like I said, I will give a review in a couple of weeks to see how the hair is holding up. Again, it's from owigs.com. I will put the link and the type of hair that I use for all the weavers out there who are interested in getting hair. You know, if you're looking for good quality hair. And so far, like I said, it does feel very, very nice. And I just added this little product. It's a really nothing product, but I just sprayed like 2 sprays in my hand and just went, you know, rubbed it in and then went all through it and then flat ironed it. So alrighty, that's pretty much it. Stay tuned for pictures and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.